So all we had to go on Sanchez was the third place finish in that Vuelta stage last year, beaten by Wout Poels and Remco Evenepoel.
Yeah.
So wouldn't say to you, he's really quick and capable of mopping up Julian Alaphilippe in a basically what became a 2-up sprint. But there you go, he palayoed with him.
I'll tell you what is exciting about that ride from Alaphilippe. If he's obviously is back to that level, we might see more Alaphilippe things throughout this Giro, which I am looking forward to, because he's a brilliant entertainer, a fantastic bike rider.
Yeah, he's been showing signs for a while. Since that bad crash he had a couple of years ago in Liège, he showed signs of, active early, getting in breaks, looking really good, and then blowing to pieces.
Yeah.
And hadn't been able to finish races off. And yesterday was a really good sign of things to come.
Kevin Colleoni, the latest victim of the speed and power of this man, Filippo Ganna. Colleoni of Intermarché started his time trial at 2:30 local time, 7 minutes before this man, who's about to catch another 2 riders. In front of Colleoni was Stefan de Bod. We've already seen him cross the line and finish his time trial today. 1 kilometre to go for Filippo Ganna, and he has 3 minutes and 40 seconds within which to cross the finish line. I know it's a slow run up towards the finish, but at 30 kilometres per hour, Filippo Ganna will do this last K in 2 minutes, which in theory would put him 1 minute and 40 in front of Mikel Biel. It's been a demonstration so far, Adam.
It's been a demonstration and a half, and I don't think I've seen a rider pass as many riders in a singular time trial. That must be the 5th rider that he's passed by now, 6th rider. So this man is absolutely motoring, moving into the last 500 metres. This is the next man in front of him if he was to catch another one, but I don't think he will be doing, with only 400 metres to go before the line. But Filippo Ganna, yes, the man, the beast, the Italian national champion, he is absolutely flying.
I mean, one of the riders he just passed was Luka Mezgec. He did this brilliant sprint yesterday. He started 9 minutes in front of Filippo Ganna.
But at least Rainer Keplinger can say, I started in front of Filippo Ganna and he didn't catch me. He just won't say how many minutes in front of him he started.
Yeah, not a bad time from Keplinger. He only started for 4 minutes in front of Filippo Ganna on the day. But here he comes, final few hundred metres, final excruciating few hundred metres for the Italian time trial champion of the Ineos Grenadiers, Filippo Ganna. It's green, and it's green by some margin. 2 minutes and 10 seconds remain for him to get to the line in order for him to beat the time of Mikel Biel, the Dane from UAE Team Emirates. 250 metres remaining. He's down into the time trial bars. He is going to set the benchmark with which everyone else is going to have to try and beat it. Can anyone beat it?
Onto the TT bars as well. He's one of the first people we've seen come across the line here. Filippo Ganna, 1:46 at the minute.
Filippo Ganna comes across the line, stopping the clock. 1:39 in front of Mikel Biel for a time of 52 minutes and a single second.
It's not only a demonstration of time trialling, it's a demolition of all those who've ridden this course so far, and what a benchmark to set for those yet to come.
Eyes on the man in pink. Those shorts, given the UCI green light, honouring the Grande Torino team.
Rob, I'm just catching a glimpse of that pack that's underneath Tadej Pogačar's saddle. No, it won't be a spares pack. I've been asked by a few people. I'm wondering if it is the telemetry equipment, power meter, or the telemetry equipment from say, UCI Velon broadcaster to get all the power and speed measurements. I'm not exactly sure.
Today he's up against a man in pink who looks to be strengthening his grip on the Maglia Rosa though. There's still a very long way to go in the Giro. Not quite time for the gold ticker tape. But this is a big day, laying the foundations for Pogačar. Started the day hoping to power home his advantage. And if the last time check is anything to be believed, he's well on his way to doing that, is Tadej Pogačar. This is not a done deal yet. Pogačar is absolutely motoring. He's putting a big gap between himself and the other contenders for the Giro. We wondered if that would happen today anyway, but he's getting mightily close to a late shot at a stage win. It's going to be difficult from here, but not impossible.
No, not impossible, and you know, he will be aware of the situation, and he's a specialist at this sort of finish here, where uphill, the final number of kilometres, the way he goes, and we can see.
Piano, he says, slow down.
Ganna is a little bit concerned here for the moment. Along, and that is a real strong performance there from the small, lightweight Colombian.
I wonder if that's just Filippo Ganna thinking, oh, I've just seen that. I wonder what this man, Poggy's, about to do. 2.1 Ks to go, 48.15 and counting. This is not a done deal yet. Pogačar is absolutely motoring. He's putting a big gap between himself and the other contenders for the Giro. We wondered if that would happen today anyway, but he's getting mightily close to a late shot at a stage win. It's going to be difficult from here, but not impossible.
No, not impossible, and you know, he will be aware of the situation, and he's a specialist at this sort of finish here, where uphill, the final number of kilometres, the way he goes, and we can see.
Piano, he says, slow down.
Ganna is a little bit concerned here for the moment.
They might be regretting the little sunglasses move a moment ago. Oh dear. But it did look, didn't it, at the bottom, as if it was done and dusted. 1.5 Ks to go. Thomas yet to finish. And he's at 700 metres here. And if you see Pogačar going like that, and you see Thomas here, the gap's going to be substantial, isn't it, in the GC, I think, today? Thomas being cheered on. But he is not bringing it back to the same extent that Martinez did. He's not bringing it back to the same extent that Pogačar is doing.
No, and as I talked about earlier, you know, Geraint Thomas on the flat section, the big gear stuff, you know, he's a real specialist at that, but with the uphill, he struggled a little bit here. But again, you know, he has, you know, put in a big ride here, and I think at the end it'll be interesting to see what his advantage or what his loss will be to his main rival Pogačar, because he's finishing like a train.
He's just got to be careful with Martinez as well here. Danny Martinez finished 1:32 down with a 53.33. Thomas started the day 1 second ahead of Danny Martinez, and Geraint Thomas is going to slip, I think, to just behind Danny Martinez. Thomas moves from second to third on the podium here. And Danny Martinez has put in quite the performance to get in front of Geraint Thomas in the time trial. That's the headline of the day in the GC so far.
Well, so far as we see Geraint Thomas finish here, Danny Martinez, yes, it was a real big performance from him today, and you know, he will be really happy with that. As we go into more of the train, that will suit him, but as we can see, Tadej Pogačar here just, you know, giving his all here in the final run to the line.
Let's have a look at where he is, because this could be tense and tight. Ganna will be hoping to hold on, but is he going to do? I'm not sure. It's going to go right down to the wire. 46 seconds and counting. Top Ganna was about to go box office again. He had the sunnies on, ready to celebrate. But Pogačar in pink is turning up here and wants to finish the job as quickly as possible at the Giro D'Italia. Here he is, going for the line. It's Pogačar with a finish line in front of him. Well down at the bottom of the hill, but he's flown up it. Tadej Pogačar is there, breaking the heart of Ganna, winning the stage, and Tadej Pogačar, home advantage. Power down, strengthens his grip on the Maglia Rosa. Ganna with that home advantage, but it's wiped away. Pogačar with the power, and Pogačar producing one of the time trial performances. That's pretty incredible. He was 44 seconds down at the first check, 47 seconds down at the second check, well up at the final check, and Pogačar in pink is perfect. That is special.
Well, this is the man you could expect something of a performance like that from, and It looked like that was going to be a difficult one, considering the wind conditions. We suspect that it starts to blow up a bit more. They had to invest a bit more energy, but this man, you know, that final climb, that was a monster performance again from Tadej Pogačar.